Do you have a change of heart?
Highly unlikely. I would say don't hold your breath. There you go. But
well, with that said, how tough is this day knowing that, you know, when you walk out, that's it?
well, I still live here, you know, so I'm not sure if I have to give my key card back or not. We'll have to see whether that's determined another time. But I don't know. I'm still kind of in denial about the whole thing because I've been through this process before, right? There's been times as a player, you know, your contract is expired and you're not sure if you're going to get to free agency or whatever. So it's all familiar. That, you know, the time when it doesn't ring true, I think will probably be closer to the season or you know, when there's events going forward and you're not a part of it. But you know, as of right now, you know, the season ended on Sunday and I'm still here, I'm still around everybody. So it's misleading, I guess, internally. I think the thing I noticed different physically is I always, you know, used to be able to reach another gear or, you know, put my stamp on games in one way or another in terms of you know, stopping the run, taking over at least one aspect of a game from a defensive lineman perspective. And I think as you get older, you just find, you know, you don't have that ability to respond the way you'd want to, no matter how much you train or whatever. You just don't have the same bounce back, you know, as you used to. I think that's the biggest noticeable change in terms of what I've felt just in games this year.
Was your standard not as high? You have a standard that you want to play to. Did you not reach that standard all the time this year?
Yeah, no, it was a lot. It was more difficult because, you know, the method of my success has always been if you hadn't played to the level you were comfortable with, then, you know, you could deal with that during the week, build up to your next game by the processes and the things you went through. Basically, you just work harder and then your body would respond. But you know, you get to a point where you just start wearing yourself down as opposed to getting the same results that you're used to, you know. So there used to be the ingredients to success in my career was if you feel like, you know, you didn't play up to your potential or standard one week, then you could just, you know, go back to the gym and make sure you increased your productivity, and the same would follow suit on the field. And you know, that wasn't as noticeable, that trend for me this year.
Do you have any talks with Milt about how he's dealt with retirement?
Well, Milt, you know, he got to toy with retirement and come back 3 or 4 times, so he got to practice this scenario much more than I plan on doing. But you know, I never really, you know, we've spoken at length, especially when he was concerned that I might get a ring, and he didn't. You know, he put his claim for half of whatever I got. He wanted to share that with me in that sense. But you know, we should have a little. I still remember this poster from my first year in the NFL. It was on a column just like that, and it says, "What will you do when the crowd stops cheering?" Right? So Milt went into another arena where he could still, you know, be cheered after. But we'll see what happens.
What's the next chapter for you? Are you going in that same arena?
I don't know, man. Well, like I say, I still have 2 really small part-time jobs right now. I can try and do really good work with them, and we'll see, you know, what opportunities are available to me that I can explore. So,
if you still want to beat people up, you can become a professional wrestler. No?
Yeah, or security guard. You know, there are some things I'm instantly qualified for, you know, just based on the dimensions and the resume of protecting the A-gap for 15 years.